I don't think you're ready for this 90s television show that I'm about to present to you because it is fucking unhinged. So if you grew up in Australia and you're my age, which is 38, stop it, I don't look a day over 25, you would have seen a show called Changing Rooms with host Susie Wilkes. Now that show was fucking crazy. It's where couples would submit an application and they're like, we've got a room that we want to be redone. Let's have a fun time. So then two couples switch and then they decorate each other's rooms. Now, these people are friends. And by the end of some of the episodes, they're not friends anymore. There's been some changing rooms situations where you go, oh my God, that's f***ing hideous. Tears. And also people, like it's like 3, 2, 1, and then they look at their room and then they try to fake being in love with the room and they can't do it. They're like, it certainly is a room. It's the f***ing best. Now, I didn't know there was a version of this in, I think it's America, and it's called Decorating Sense. Not sense as in like, I've got a sense of style and design. Sense as in dollars and cents. Because their budget, as you will see, is cents. They are not allowed to spend money. I don't know if that's true or not, but when you see the results, you're like, yeah, I can see that costed under $1 to make. It's hideous. And this show isn't like, let's get people to change rooms. This is a host. It's two women, and occasionally a designer comes in, and they have chosen this from all the skills that they have acquired. I'm going to play you some clips and show you the absolute shitstorm that is a show from the early 90s called Decorating Sense. Put on your seatbelts.
Then we rolled on the base coat in a warm tan color. For rag rolling, it's best to use an oil glaze. This is slow drying so that you'll have plenty of time to work on the finish. And as you'll see in a minute, it holds a pattern of rag prints distinctly. Next, I rolled on a glaze that resembles a worn leather color. Then
so far, so good.
Nancy used the rag roller to lift off the paint to create texture. This is simple to do, but you have to work fast to treat the paint before it dries. It helps if there are two of you working together when covering a large area like this wall.
Great.
With the rag rolling completed, we admired the look we had created. It resembled a chamois, much like a buckskin effect. This simple window treatment is a birch branch found outdoors. 8 multicolored bandanas, $1 each, were knotted end to end. Then this colorful swag was draped over the birch bark branch. Total cost for the window, just $8.
Wow, you'd never know.
Back into place under the window. Because the dresser was in good shape, we added real birch hardware to the drawers to warm it up. An easy fix, just $50 for the hardware.
Okay. Now, we started off with you know what, that wasn't too bad. I mean, getting a birch branch from the garden and hanging it above the window and putting some bandanas on it was really hideous and disgusting. And I cannot believe that aired as a style. But we'll keep going and we'll show you, because it gets much worse.
It is an entertainment center. We've been, for a couple of years, looking for a piece that will house our TV, VCR, as well as on the right side here of the column, it houses CDs, and on the left side, it houses VHS cassettes. The piece was ultimately designed around a door that is about a 120-year-old Victorian door. The components to the door also include the original hinges. One thing that we mostly like about the piece is it is unique and is very functional for our family room.
It's the size of the room.
Painted pieces give this room individuality as well. Here, a simple mission-style oak side table gets spruced up with a painted reindeer. In the kitchen, this charming cupboard was actually a generic stock assembly kit from a home improvement store. Tiny terracotta pots with painted ivy crawling out and a watering can add to its charm. Along the side, Jerry hammered in nails to give a three-dimensional aspect to the painted-on garden tools hanging from the hooks.
Well done, Jerry. I like that you had a entertainment unit that was a small house in your living room. Also, I don't want to criticise the decor because it does scream early 90s, but I'm really glad that we've moved on from the trend of painting objects onto furniture. Or have we? Let's find out.
Decoration wall was painted with 2 coats of rust burgundy red. This is the only wall that will have a solid color applied to it. While the
Nice
wall color
color.
was drying, Lori painted the wood trim around the windows sage green. Lori found these darling hand-painted miniature birdhouses at a local craft store, and the price couldn't be beat, just $4 each. She hung them from the window locks to add a touch of whimsy. As for the wall with the entertainment center, because this long wall adjoins into the next room, there was no breaking point to stop the color. So, Lori added little freehand bursts of color in abstract flowers.
Are they... Why do they look like anuses?
I can see I'm not alone. Where did you get these?
We went shopping for remnants. We got enough fabric for 6 pillows for $35.
That is not bad at all. And they're not too tough to make, are they?
No, they're really not.
Why are they wearing outfits that make them look like the female Wiggles?
Though, is the mix and match deal. It looks great, but I don't know how to get there. Is there a rule for this?
Well, I usually try to go by the fact that I want some like floral, a check, a stripe, some variation. And you usually, like if you're using a big check, maybe you would like a smaller floral, or you just try to balance them off. So everything isn't carrying the same weight.
Well, it just works.
All about balance.
How about this, though? This cocktail table needs some work. What are your plans for it?
Well,
Flowers.
you gotta paint it.
Yeah, I don't... That was a design choice. Painting anuses on the wall that looked like cabbages as well, so... Are they flowers? No. Are they buttholes? Well, potentially. Welcome to your new living room. I also like how she wanted to go for the mixed match look with cushions, which just means she went to a Vinnie's and was like, I'll just take the 6 cushions over there. And then when they got to the editing suite, the voiceover was, Stacey wanted to create a mixed match effect. So she bought different cushions. Like, a lot of the voiceover on these episodes is crazy. It's like they've gone in, they've found the cheapest things lying around, like tiny birdhouses in a craft store, and hung them just wherever they could find. Oh, look, there's locks on the window. And then the voiceover's like, Stacey bought birdhouses and hung them from locks from the window to create a wheel to bring the outdoors indoors. And you're just like, what the fuck is this show?
It's a little bit too red right now.
It's a little bit red, yeah. We're just going to kind of hit it with a little bit of this raspberry.
It's nice.
Perfect. Won't take much, and it's going to have that great aged look in here.
Yeah, and just bring up the color.
Oh, I love the aged
And
look.
to coordinate with our distressed table, we added this primitive bench next to the chair. This will serve as a...
You'll find that the common word is distressed. This distressed look. Yeah, the look is distressed because you've only had 99 cents to spend on decorating the room constantly. This show should be called Distressed Rooms. Fucking stressed.
side table to hold books, magazines, and drinks. This existing brass lamp was too formal for our new look, so we replaced it with this wrought iron floor lamp. The indigo blue rice paper shade adds color and texture to this corner of the room.
Texture?
We spent $30 on this chenille throw. Again, we carried the same indigo blue hue to the white sofa for color and texture. And this pillow, a cotton applique design, is a steal at just $30.
$30 in 1990.
TV entertainment center? It looked dated
Oh no!
and
Oh
quite
no!
unremarkable
No, it looks
compared to
lovely.
new
Don't
kitchen
touch it!
cabinets.
Ah, run!
Presto! We changed out all 8 knobs. A new look for
Oh,
just
that's okay.
$5 a knob.
Oh, I'll have a knob for
accessories, We
$5.
placed an artificial topiary
It's a
and a
penis.
ceramic pot with branches.
Oh, look at the faggot. It's a bundle of sticks.
The
Sorry.
artificial greens warm the room, and the greens carry your eye around the room from window to fireplace.
It's the most flammable room I've ever seen. Oh my god! The fake topiary.
I've literally pulled this desk out of thin air.
Exactly. What I did here is I made the thing out of concrete blocks. They were about $1 a piece at the lumber yard. Then caulked it, used it caulking to put the blocks together.
That's a good idea.
Got a plywood board that's about 48 inches by 24 and had that cut.
Sorry, don't mock their design choices. It just screams to me that as soon as whoever's bedroom this is or office space, they come in, they put a piece of paper on the desk, it's just going to fall over. When I tell you, this show is all over my TikTok For You page and I live for every clip that I see. Initially, I thought it was a sketch show, and then when I did some Googling, it ran for like, I want to say 8 or 9 seasons. That's a long time.
Basically then used black contact paper, which is real easy to use these days, and covered it. So it almost looks like the laminate bookcases that we've got in here.
I can't believe that's contact paper.
It
That
works
looks great.
real well.
And I love the personalized chair.
Yes,
Nice
the little
touch.
iron-on name letters.
Justin Timberlake's room.
And then this is a little lamp that we got for about $20, and I used electrical tape and decorated that. Very easy, very simply, for about $1.
Yeah, and it brought all the
Electrical
tiles
tape.
of the room into the lamp. This is so cute. But you know
See,
what?
like-
It's time to bring the rest of the accessories into the room.
Into
You ready?
Oh no, we haven't even got the rest of the accessories. To me, if you have the window open and a breeze comes through this place, it's going to blow the electrical tape off. The humidity is going to peel the contact paper desk, and then the concrete blocks. They're all, like this room. This room is a display room. It's to be looked at. It's not to be lived in.
Personalize the room.
Yep.
Let's bring them
Let's
in.
do it.
Let's bring them in. Oh. What are those stripes? I don't mind them. Oh, this show is fucking amazing.
This is a great idea for a window treatment.
And it really can't get any cheaper than this. We're doing the ski poles that we're using were $1 a piece from a secondhand store. This sort of multicolored sports fabric was for 6 yards. I think it was $40. And then all we're doing, and like the brackets were $15. So for all 6 windows, it was like $61.
That is amazing.
But why even
These
put?
are just
What's the
sort of
point of
decorative
window
little
trim?
balances, kind of done almost like little pennants.
Oh, it looks
or something.
hideous, though.
And you just tie the knot at the
Oh,
end,
dear.
and using the ski pole as the curtain rod.
You know what I like about this too? It's really easy to change if you get tired of it.
Exactly.
Not a big deal.
Nope, it's very fun, easy to do, add color, change whatever you want to. Plus it just, again, fits the sport theme. It's
Yeah.
really cute.
Really cool. Now you got to tell me about this $40 desk you got going over in the
Oh,
corner there.
It's a very fun thing.
Yeah. Anne wanted the beds to have a sofa effect, so she lined up colorful bolster pillows against the wall in sports theme and multicolored fabrics. These pillows are an easy do-it-yourself project, and the best thing, they are no-sew. Roll up the fabric and tie it with a shoelace. Another very simple project, spray paint a $20 wicker hamper, a color the boys chose, in this case, fire engine red. Place it at the foot of the bed and voila, more storage for dirty
Oh, there's so much going on. Stripes, reds, yellows, greens, sports themes. Oh dear.
Cut out little bits here and there to make it a very random look. Then, with my 5-inch chinking roller full of paint, I can start at a level line and roll 2 chinking lines at once. Then, lightly mark off the next line and roll another 2, altering the 5-inch and 7-inch rollers.
I don't mind this.
Once the chinking is complete, brush on a swath of the same light-colored paint and quickly follow with a graining tool.
Oh.
The graining tool will give you the look of wood as long as you roll it forwards and
Oh, it was
back
looking
as you pull it
promising.
through the paint. Once the white paints are dry, come back over the wood-grained area with a darker brown. Using sort of a dry brush technique, with just a little bit of paint on your brush, add as much brown as you like to create the depth of color you want for your log cabin look. Let the brown set up for a moment, then follow with a damp cloth to wipe off
A
any of
log
the
cabin
excess.
look.
And then every few boards, you might want to step back and take a look. You may want to use your damp cloth to lighten the chinking lines even more.
Nah, definitely didn't. I don't know if she stepped back and had a look yet, but that is amazing.
Owner of the house, Jennifer Ezerlov. She's our artist. And she cut these pieces out of foam core board.
Look at that.
Just simple foam core with a large X-Acto knife. And then painted laundry on it.
This is something I could do.
You could do
maybe?
it. You keep the design simple and anybody can do it. Because the cutout is really virtually very, very easy.
Oh, I love this. We're going to hang it up there on our
Yep.
clothesline. We
Yep.
need to get a clothesline.
We're going to make a clothesline.
Very cool. Let's hang our laundry.
Okay.
We attached our laundry with double-sided stickies. And then we drew a clothesline to connect the clothes together. We like the effect the foam core silhouette created. It definitely is whimsical and fun.
Look,
We
it's
only
fun.
have one unpainted surface left in this room, the concrete floor, and our piece de resistance is this, a
Peace Day Resistance. Their Peace Day Resistance. Now, this show also loves Peace Day Resistance pieces, which are painted on the floor. Because rugs are expensive. Don't think they've ever bought a rug in all 8 seasons of this show. They, in fact, paint them on the floor. You heard me correctly. They paint rugs on the floor. Now, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like this room. It's really kitsch. That's all I'll say. Back to the Peace Day Resistance.
Well, we only have one unpainted surface left in this room, the concrete floor. And our piece de resistance is this, a custom painted floral area rug.
The tassels.
Too delicious. An over-door drying rack.
Look at the clothes. They're so 90s.
An over-door clothes hamper, all hung on the bifold doors with hooks.
Oh, I just wish I could see the reaction of the owners.
Took our roll of wallpaper,
Okay.
drew lines on the back, cut the strips, dip it in water. You let it set up by booking, what they call booking it together.
For just a few minutes?
Right, so the paste comes up on it. And then always make sure you can do these any distance apart that you want, making sure you've made them level with a level is helpful.
Good idea.
Good idea, you know, you don't want them running horizontally. And then once that is up, we're going to trim the bottom.
Okay, just like you would a regular
Right,
wallpaper.
and then we're going to dump a little bit of paint
And
by
that's watered
sponging.
down a
It's
little.
watered down. And why I'm doing this sponging technique over is just to soften, to give more of a batik look.
Oh, yeah.
And when this dries, it does look like it's a lighter color, but when it dries, it's going to really kind of echo the spread.
Well, you know what? I think this looks great, but I know we got a lot of work to do, so we
do.
better get going on it.
Is she going to peel those
That wasn't
off?
difficult, just fussy work. This combination wallpaper paint technique does add a hint of contrast below the chair rail, all for just $12. We changed the focal point of this room by angling the bed into the corner. This dramatically draws your eye to the bed as you enter the room. Now, the piece de resistance, our most fabulous find, a wrought iron headboard.
That is
Actually,
nice.
This started out in life as fencing. You can find these for hundreds to thousands.
What? It's not a wrought iron headboard? Oh my god, it's a fence? I would never have guessed. Bring out the Peace Day Resistance. Oh my god, this room. Why does it look like the set of a Golden Girls episode?
Now, the piece de resistance, our most fabulous find, a wrought iron headboard. Actually, this started out in life as fencing. You can find these for hundreds to thousands of dollars at antique stores, but we found ours in a salvage yard for $20. Can you believe that?
A headboard. As a wall hanging, amazing. And you can put plants on it. Anyways, that was just some clips of the show Decorating Sense. I think it should be called Decorating Without Any Sense, to be fair.